I was not ready. I was not ready. Hold on. Let me turn on my light. My light. Oh, period. Okay. I probably made no difference whatsoever. But it's the thought that counts. So, hey guys. Welcome to Bronx's health course slash yeah. All right. Bear with me with the lights a little bit dark in here because I'm not at home in my normal location. I am in New York right now. So, I just got to make do with what I got. Okay. So, this video is right now, it's going to be exclusive on OnlyFans because I don't have another place where I do health and fitness content. And OnlyFans deals with my sex education videos and sacral chakra and fitness and body positivity stuff. So we're gonna just post it on there, and if I launch it somewhere else, whatever. Okay. So cutting right to the chase. This is how I got healthy. I don't have any before and after pictures because honestly, when I first started, I didn't think I was gonna lose that much weight. So I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll just after I get there, that's when I'll talk about it. So I'm there. Um, And this video is going to be informative about weight loss tips and tricks that I used on my journey and what worked for me, what I feel like is necessary, and what you need to do. For me, I wasn't like extremely overweight. I was, I don't care, I can share it. I was 160, which is overweight for my height. Not saying my height, but I'm sure you could put the context clues together. I'm average height, but it was for my height, it was overweight. And so, I was just pushing 160. That's the heaviest I've ever been. Eating bad, that college weight. This was my senior year in college, and I was like, this is just getting a little out of hand now. Like I'm starting to see it in places that it makes me feel less confident, and it's just not how I want to look anymore and how I want it to feel. So I had a goal of first like 10 pounds, then I went to 15, 20, then it just kept going, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, lost 30. 30 in total. So, with that being said, I'm going to go over now everything that I did, how I started, where I'm at now, and what my goals are for the future. In the next video, I will likely make one video about how to gain weight, okay? Because that's what I'm doing now. Not gaining all of it back, but a healthy weight back, okay? So, the first thing that you need to do when you're going on your fitness journey or your weight loss journey, whatever you're doing, is to kind of sit down with yourself. If you want to like sit down with a coach or a trainer, that's kind of what I did. I was involved in a group, which is like the only way I think I would have got through it. But yeah, it sit down with yourself or with someone and say, look at the way you eat every day. What do you eat every day? Do you eat out every day? Look at what. Sorry, I have my iPad here, and I just thought of something um, that is important. Hold on one second. I just had to write it in my notes. But yeah, looking at your fridge, what's in your fridge? Is it a lot of juice? Is it a lot of soda? Snacks. How often do you snack? Just kind of like you're tallying up things so you'll know like exactly what you need to do less of. It's really everything that you're doing less, okay? Cut in half or more than that. So looking at how much bread you're eating, maybe keeping track for like a few days and seeing how much calories you eat. If you're a man, um, about 2,000 calories is how much you want to be in. If you're focusing on weight loss, and women, it's about 1,500. So really, just called being in a calorie deficit, which is like you're decreasing your calories by like 500 than they normally would be. Okay, so that's the first step is just looking in your fridge, seeing everything that you eat. What do you eat a lot of? What do you usually eat and stuff like that? What is it? Just like basically a survey of yourself. And after that, you might feel a little bit bad, but don't feel bad because you're getting ready to work on it and change it. So initially you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, this is not good." But, that's where you just start. That's the place where you got to start, okay? So, yeah, that's the first step. The second step is Oh, I kind of put the first two together. The first step was examining your fridge and surveying. Second step is keeping track of your calories. Okay, so it's called cutting. That's the health term for trying to lose weight is cutting. So I'll tell you guys what foods you should be cutting if you're trying to lose weight and what foods I cut out. But keeping track of your calories, like I said, trying to lose weight for men, staying at 2,000 a day, women 1,500 a day. Very difficult at first. Okay, but just be patient. The third thing, the most important thing that I did that helped me lose weight the fastest, this is where I saw results the fastest. I started in January with my weight loss journey of 2020, but I didn't start doing this until about March or April, so about this time last year, which is intermittent fasting. Look it up. Okay, it's when you fast for a certain amount of time every night, and you want to fast for approximately 16 hours. And it works because your body starts burning fat after 16 hours, and it isn't going into starvation mode as long as you're eating enough throughout the day. And I love it because it helped me a lot because I could still kind of I could splurge a little bit more, like I could eat kind of what I wanted as long as I eat in that time frame. So the time frame that I did for my intermittent fasting was I fasted from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. That wasn't where I started. I kind of sometimes it fell between like 8 to 10. So it was like 14, 15 hours. But it's good because it's at night. So you're doing most of your fasting when you're sleeping. So it's not like you're fasting throughout the day where there's like food all around you. There's temptation. So it's just really good. They have another one that's like 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. That one's a little bit harder for me, so I don't do that one as much, but I have done it a little bit. I recommend though starting with the 7 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. So you can eat as much as you want. Well, not as much as you want, but you want to eat a good amount because you're going to be fasting for 16 hours after that. You want to hit your calories to 1,500 or 2,000 in that time frame. You don't want to undereat because then your body's going to start uh, burning. Well, I'm still kind of learning this stuff, but not burning fat. It's going to be taken from other places, and it could cause you to gain weight if you're not eating enough throughout the day. So you don't want to ever starve yourself in this process, okay? Because you're likely to gain the weight back real quick, real quick, because your body's going to store it faster, okay? So, yeah, intermittent fasting that helped me the most. That's where I saw the most progress in my weight loss. That like if you feel like you're hitting a plateau in your weight loss, like let's say you lost 5 pounds, but you can't seem to get off that 10 pounds, intermittent fasting is likely going to get you off that last 5 pounds. Yeah, because it'll start burning fat rather than it's just staying where it's at. Okay, so that's a big one. And anytime, guys, you can let me know if you have questions for me after this, and I'll answer them. But yeah, so what foods to watch out for, or what to watch out for in general. And this is like something that they don't tell you. People are always like, yeah, you gotta count calories, count calories. Yes, that is very important, but I honestly don't even count calories anymore. One, because I work out so much where I know I'm burning off more than I'm eating, but also because the calories is not even like the most important thing to look out for. The things I watch out for are foods that are high in fat. So I'm now looking at when I'm eating stuff like the nutrition labels, how fat the food is. If it's higher than like 8, I'm like, So you have foods that like, especially like snacks, 10 grams of fat, 11, 12, 15, 20. That is way too high. And you're trying to lose body fat. When you're losing weight, you really want to lose body fat so that you can build muscle if that's your goal. That's my goal now, building muscle. So you don't want to be eating foods that are high in fat. So the way that like they trick you with stuff, I used to think that I was eating healthy, and I was like drinking these like nutritional shakes and these bars and all this stuff, and I was like, why am I not losing weight? You gotta know what to look out for. You gotta look at the fat, you gotta look at the carbs, and you gotta look at the sugar. Okay, sugar is the second worst thing for you if you're trying to lose weight. Looking at food, everything, look at how much sugar it has in it. Okay, juice. Juice, I used to drink a lot of juice. Juice has so much sugar. It has like 22 grams of sugar in it. Not good. Alcohol has a lot of sugar in it. I have never actually fully cut out alcohol, but I do drink it less. Um, because can't lose them all, right? Carbs. What else has a lot of sugar? I'm sorry. Fruits have a lot of sugar too, but they're not processed sugar, so you can eat a lot more fruits and stuff like that. Carbs. I mainly cut out most of my carbs. Okay. I'm going to go into that in the next part where I tell you how much carbs and all this stuff you should be eating. But for weight loss, I like to stay in a range of 50 grams to 75 grams of carbs a day. I have never completely cut out carbs in my and I still lost a lot of weight. Now, granted, if I wanted to lose more body fat and I wanted to get more defined abs and all that stuff, I'd probably have to cut out more carbs, but it's not really a necessity right now, but you want to stay in that range. So many things have carbs in it, but I would say eat most of your carbs early in the day so that you're burning it off. I only mainly eat bread in the morning with my breakfast. Okay. So, other things that I eat. So on an average day, when I wake up in the morning, I have my 12 grain toast. I have eggs almost every morning, either boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. I do put cheese, not a lot. Um, and some type of protein. Could be sausage, might be turkey bacon. Mainly everything that I've done is find an alternative that tastes good. I have not cut out like anything 100% except for like soda and juice. Even then, sometimes I'll have like a little swig. Okay, you could swig it, all right, or you can have like a bite or something. But the main thing is portion control. Portion control is gonna be the biggest thing. I try not to like go for seconds and thirds in everything I eat. But I do snack throughout the day in healthy snacks, not just like honey buns. No, 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 no. I'll tell you some cool alternatives that I found for snacking and things that taste good to me as well. But yeah, so for lunch, usually I use Herbalife products, which is what my group put me on. So my group that I started with training last year, they're and based in Greensboro, and they have like their franchise of Herbalife products that they use and they promote. So I use all their products now, all of them, and a lot of them have helped me with weight loss. They have tea that stimulates your metabolism. They have the shakes. They have this thing called Prolessa that's a fat burner that you can put in your shake or you can take it as like a shot. They have this pill that I still take called Total Control to help curb hunger and stimulate your metabolism. So a lot of those things, I didn't really take those other products till the end of last year. And I feel like that's kind of what pushed me to lose like the last 10 pounds after that to get to 30 pounds. So all that stuff you can like I'll probably link it down below so you can like yeah, go get you some. But yeah, so for lunch I have a shake sometimes. Something else if I don't feel like making my own shake, they have these shakes from Ensure. Ensure they're plant-based shakes. Plant-based protein shakes. Really high in protein, low in calories, low in fat, not too heavy on carbs, low in sugar, all the stuff that you need. Okay, so I drink those every day and they help me get high protein. The main thing for you with weight loss is to get your protein up. So you need to be eating more grilled chicken and fish and shrimp, sushi, stuff like that. I go to Tropical Cafe Smoothie. That's my favorite place because one, they make all real smoothies. They don't use like Smoothie King. Mm-mm. Do not do it. No. Smoothie King does not use real fruit. They use syrups, and that's just sugar. I tried to do that, just a Smoothie King diet. I ended up gaining weight. I was like, oh my gosh. But that was before I knew. So when I go to Tropical Smoothie now, I ask them for no turbinado, which is no additional sugar, because fruit is already high in sugar, and turbinado is what they use in smoothies. Just if you don't tell them to not put it, they're going to put it. So tell them no turbinado. Tastes a little different. At first, you're like, this kind of bland, but I'm used to it now. Um, What you can use instead of sugar that can give it a sweet taste is banana, if you like banana, or non-fat yogurt. So you can ask for those things. I don't know how other smoothie places do it, but that's how Smoothie King does it. So, yeah, so that's for lunch, and they have really, really healthy food options as well that aren't too bad for you. I've been eating it for months, and I haven't gained any weight by eating those. That's like that and Chick-fil-A are like the only fast food places I eat now. Others I eat in moderation, such as Bojangles, if you know what that is. It's a chicken place, or Popeyes, McDonald's, like those things. Pizza. Pizza is really bad for you if you're trying to lose weight. So I really don't eat pizza like that anymore. Very fattening and a lot of sugar in the dough and the sauce. Bagels are really bad for you if you're trying to lose weight. Um, they have other options for bagels though, like whole wheat bagels or cauliflower pizza. Those are alternatives that you can try. Um, you want to probably do more tea. They have like teas are good for when you're first starting the intermittent fasting because you're going to be hungry and you're not supposed to eat anything. You can drink water or drink some tea. Um, so yeah, starting with some tea, like some herbal tea, green tea, black tea, and then you can work your way up to other types of tea. Like they have flushes, tea flushes that I really know that teas work. But the Herbalife teas are the ones that I use because I know it stimulates your metabolism. Um, Other types of fast food that I eat sometimes, a lot of plant-based because it has a lot of protein in it. So Morningstar is my favorite brand of food, like plant-based food if you're vegan. But from Chick-fil-A, I get the Kale Crunch all the time, grilled nugget. Um, if I do get like something else like a chicken sandwich, I'll probably take off the bread or just eat one side of the bread. I just cut as much as I can. Like I've never cut it all out, but I do try to cut as much as I can. Um, So yeah, that's basically what I eat, and I try not to eat after 8 if I can help it because when you eat later, you store more fat, like you're not active as much. Like if you eat at 10 every night, you're likely to put on some weight because you're just laying down. You're not really burning it off. So the earlier you stop eating, the more you can burn off because you're still going to be moving around before you go to sleep. So yeah, for dinner, I keep it light or I'll have a shake. So it's kind of like I'll have two meals and one shake. So I don't really have to think about what I'm going to eat. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what I eat. Not every day. I'll switch it up. Um, make something at home. My mom cooks, stuff like that. But yeah, so snacks, they have like uh what do I usually eat for snacks? I eat like sometimes protein bars. I love Fiber One bars because they're low in calories, low in sugar. Halo Top ice cream is really good. It's very low fat ice cream, good on calories, good on sugar, stuff like that. Um, there's these kale chips that I like. Any type of vegetables, stuff like that. Um, you kind of want to stay away from like nuts and grains and granola. Those are more so if you're trying to gain weight. So yeah, vegetables. Did I say that? Fruit. I don't know. A smoothie can fill me up, and I drink smoothies every day, pretty much, or shakes. So get you a blender. You're gonna need a blender if you're trying to lose weight. You don't have to drink the smoothies and stuff. I just think it's easy. It tastes good. So yeah. So yeah, the next thing is working out. Working out. So when I first started the weight loss journey, it is 80% what you eat and only 20% fitness, like working out. So that's a huge ratio difference. So you can lose weight by just changing your eating, period. You don't even have to work out, but working out is definitely going to help you feel better, give you more energy. Um, and it can help you lose the weight faster as well. So cardio is a huge yes if you're trying to lose weight or high intensity interval workouts. Okay. Um, so I was probably doing high intensity interval workouts for 3 days. Well, when I first started before the pandemic, so I was doing it January, February, um, at least 4 times a week with my group. And then when the pandemic hit in March, I went down to about three times a week. So still, it and then I eventually built it up to where I was doing my own workouts outside of that. So 4 times, 5 times a week now. I'm into cardio, so going to the gym and just running on a treadmill, just riding a bike, just doing the elliptical, those types of things. Not really doing the weights stuff yet until you get your body fat percentage down so you can like be able to see more definition in your muscles and stuff like that. While those things can help you lose weight as well, the cardio and moving, like how fast you go is really going to help you. But walking is a big yes. As Get as much walking in as you possibly can. 5,000 steps a day, 10,000, all that stuff is going to really help you burn off a lot more fat. Okay, but walking, yeah. Next thing is joining community. So joining a community is very important because people can hold you accountable better than you can hold yourself accountable sometimes with your goals. So I'm in a group right now on Telegram from North Carolina, and they're always looking for more people. So if you ever want to like really get serious about your fitness goals, let me know, and I'll get you set up with how you can join our group and the group that I'm in, and always have people and coaches there to help you along the way and show you what plan is best for you. Um, and it's amazing because everybody in that group has lost weight, has like met their goals. If their goals was muscle, weight loss, weight gain, everybody's met their goal. And nobody feels pressured. Nobody feels like they have to be doing it. They just want to do it. Okay. So yeah, joining a community that can support you and can hold you accountable when you might mess up or encourage you is very important. So if you can find like a group or a community around you, that's awesome. If you can't, I got one. So you could join mine. All right. Um, and overall, that's pretty much it. There's just better benefits. You're less tired. You feel more confident. You feel better about yourself. You look better for whatever you need to, whatever goals you're trying to reach and things like that. So all in all, there's no downside to it. Just consistency is key. All right. So if you mess up, it's easy for you to be like, dang, well, I messed it all up. Now I'm not going to lose the weight. I have messed up almost every week since I started, but your body does adjust even to the smallest changes that you're doing. So let's say you're just cutting out soda. Soda has so much sugar and your body is adjusting to it. You can't see it right away, okay? But you'll see it after about 2 months. You'll see you keep cutting out that soda, you're going to feel like a difference inside first, then outside. You're going to see it. You're going to feel like you have more energy. You're going to feel like you have less headaches or better skin. My skin has improved severely as well since I've been doing this stuff and eating better. Then, just try to cut out one thing at a time. So first I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut back on juice. Then I was like, I'm gonna cut out soda. One thing I have never cut out, chocolate. Nope, not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. Never gonna cut out chocolate. I have found alternatives. I've found chocolate with less sugar, dark chocolate, low fat chocolate, vegan chocolate cookies, but I will never, ever cut out chocolate. And it hasn't failed me yet. Okay, so you can have that one thing that you'll never cut out. I do eat it in moderation. If I'm eating it, I'm not eating like a whole candy bar. No, I'll have two squares. I have my treats every day. I do reward myself. Um, I don't eat candy anymore though. Like I don't eat just Snickers bars or Skittles and stuff like that. I don't really crave it anymore. But chocolate is something that I've always been a fiend for, and I always will be. So again, it's all about moderation. Like I've been able to lose 30 pounds and not have to cut out everything that I eat. It's all about my proportions. I cut my proportions in half with every meal when I was losing weight and still tried to stay in my 1,000 to 1,500 calories a day, and making sure I keep my cardio up. Like if you balance out the meals with the working out, you'll be able to, you'll find your flow. So you'll know like how much your body can consume and how much, you'll know how much wiggle room you have. You're not going to have that much wiggle room when you first start because your body isn't used to anything yet. I would say I didn't start really like getting more lax about what I was eating until about 5 months in, because that's when I saw like the progress had been made and it was sticking. Like I wasn't gonna lose everything. But that didn't mean I just reverted back to what I was eating. Okay, I don't think I'll ever be able to go back to, the way I used to drink juice every day, drink soda every day, eat bread at every meal. Mm-mm. I still try to keep it maintained with the bread, okay, and the pasta and the rice and the starch and the carbs, because that is like the main thing for you to gain weight is carbs and fat in foods, and sugar, which turns to carbs. So, yeah, overall, those are my tips and tricks. Those are the things that I've done, and they have absolutely 100% worked for me. And I didn't have to go on some crazy diet. The only thing I really had to do was do the intermittent fasting. I had my products from my group. I had my cardio every week, 3 or 4 times a week, and looking out for foods that were high in fat, carbs, and sugar, and trying to maintain my calories. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's it. Now my goal is to gain back like at least 10 pounds in muscle instead of fat, which I'm still trying to figure out how to do that and have it go to the places I want. But yeah, and gain as much muscle as I possibly can. Not a bodybuilder, but more muscle than I had before. So I'll make tips on that. Maybe by next year, I'll be where I want to be and I'll be able to tell y'all what I did. All right. So that's all that I have here for you guys for my health journey and what you need to do and how you need to go and start. And let me know if you have any questions or you want to tell me about anything. Okay. So that's it. I am at Tarot by Bronx on OnlyFans.